watching. I ain't living my life vicariously. Ain't standing by watching fly by me, going ham every day, cause you know I ain't 10, and I know that they call me the daredevil of sin. Got ADD, hella random.
Nintendo Tugs. That camera's not adjusting the brightness anymore. There it goes. Oh, we got another Brilliant Stars box. These are apparently popular the last couple weeks at the card shop. Working at the card shop, yeah. I wanted to work there so badly during quarantine. Anyways, guess what I did today, guys? What did you do today, Tucker? Well, so much air at the bottom of this pack. I went on a hike by myself. Because once again, it's 95 throughout the week, but for my weekends, when I'm off work, it's 75 to 80 and cloudy. No girls want to go to the river when it's cloudy. Anywho, so I had seen on the internet, I said I wanted to find a waterfall last summer. That was the goal. I don't think I went on one hike last year. That was the goal again this year. And then I looked some up that are remotely close, within an hour of me. And one said Mima Falls. And I'm like, wait, like in Capital Forest, Mima Falls? Like I drive by every day at work type of Mima Falls? I wonder what the end of that road goes to. And we got a Gold Zapdos. Don't I have this one? I can't remember if I have it. I know I have one of the gold birds. I feel like it was Zapdos because I wanted it to be Articuno. Oh, I don't remember. Moltres, I think it's the good one. Anywho, I love it. Trade it for the other gold birds. I need more friends that collect Pokemon cards so I can trade with. Not like scalpy bitches that don't open anything. But anywho. So on Google, you look up Mima Falls, or whatever I looked up, and it has a picture of a giant waterfall with a little small like quarry area at the bottom where you can jump off the waterfall in and swim around. It's probably like 50 by 100 feet. And I'm like, that looks badass. I wonder how far in that is. So I look it up, and the trailhead is like, it's a 6-mile loop, or you can hike like 2.5 miles in to the end of Mima Falls Trail. And then there it is. And on the map, you see a bigger-ish body of water coming off of a stream. So I'm like, that's the one. And then the other way is like, goes to a river. Mimikyu, how fitting. Halloween cards we were just looking at. The other way goes to what looks to just be like a stream under the roadway, because there's also logging roads up there that I've driven on a bunch and shoot up there. And anywho, so I'm like, alright, well, I was going to go the short hike because it's only a mile to the right side. And then I got up to the Y in the road, or the trail that goes to the east trail, or the west trail. And I'm like, you know what, that was like nothing. Let's go for the far one. Let's go for the waterfall. I don't need to just see a crappy stream. So I head left, go for the waterfall. I get about to it, I'm like, I don't hear a rushing sound of water. And then I had crossed a creek at one point. I'm like, this doesn't seem like a creek. It's all dried up. It's the end of summer. So then I get up to the day use area at the end of the trail. And there is literally what it appears to be like a stream you would see coming down the side of like a cliff somewhere. Like at the Tumwater Falls walking park. And you're like, what the hell is this bullshit? This is not a waterfall. Did I miss it? So I walked like another quarter mile down the trail to where it ended on the map. Nothing. Then some dude, so I sat down at the table, gave my dog some water. Some dude rode by on his bike. I'm like, hey man, is there like a bigger waterfall up there anywhere? He's like, oh no, not even close. I'm like, okay. So Google lied. Also, I think we got something. That's an alternate art because this is a white card. So needless to say, I hiked 4.5 miles today, roughly, and did not find a waterfall. And then some couple on the way in asked me, like, how long till the Mima Falls? And I'm like, well, I don't think there's a fall area, but till the uneventful tiny stream I found. She's like, oh, so it's underwhelming? I'm like, it's a little underwhelming. It's like 45 minutes, though, if you walk fast. What do we got? We got a full art of Gloria. Gloria. God dang it. I guess we're using just this one again because that one's frozen on the screen again. I don't know how to fix that. I can't turn it off. Even when I turn the camera off, the screen just stays frozen. It's like it's just burned into the screen. And if I pull the battery, it dumps the whole video. So anywho, remind future me, which will be about 10 seconds from now, hopefully, if I actually edit this video after shooting, which is usually rare, to include the meme of, I like to buy 12 O's, Pat, from Wheel of Fortune, because it started with a GL and then ended in RIA. Oh, and it was like the puzzle was like Catholic hymns or something. Funny times. Anywho, I guess we're not saying goodbye to that camera because I'll show you again. It's frozen on me, and if I turn it off, it still has that screen. I dumped the battery, so until next time, Nintendo Tugs. Peace.
Stop. It's 211 on the rock. Since a spook in the club, let me see the ass drop. CSS introduced to the 211 plot. He's the roots to the group, popping shots on his block.